Okay, so today we're going to look at a beer by Clow Shoes Beers. This is called Baked Goods. This is a 5.5% ABV and 50 IBU. Now, I did look on their website just to see if they had the IBUs and ABV on there, and they did have the ABV, but not the IBUs. If we look at the description that they have, they're saying this is dry hopped with Mosaic, Azacca, Idaho 7, and Centennial hops. Now, I don't think I've ever had that combination. The Idaho 7 is new to me. I guess we'll kind of see how it plays into an IPA. I did not look at the Idaho 7 to see if it is a tropical hop. I guess I should have done a little bit of research on that, but for the most part, I think we're good. Yeah, I think Backwood, I'm pretty sure that I've had it in another beer, but to me it is a newer hop, but I guess they keep coming out with them every single day, so have to try something new every once in a while. I have had two beers from Clow Shoes before, and they were actually very good. I think my wife, and happy birthday to my wife and my son, who both have birthdays today. She picked up this one, and usually when I'm at the beer store, I try and find them, but they're hard to come by. So we'll see how this one is. Again, this is a 5.5% ABV and 50 IBUs. So if we look at it, we are starting to get some peaks in there. Very white head, medium bubbles pretty much all around. If we look at the color in the light, it is a straw yellow. I don't know how well you guys can see it, if it'll focus on it or not. But straw yellow, very hazy. I cannot see through it. I do see some bubbles coming up, not very many. It almost looks like halfway between an IPA and a New England IPA. But I guess you can't really call it a New England because they're calling it a pale ale. And that's about it. Let's go ahead and get a smell. I'm picking up some citrus, some fruit, and not very much pine. So the citrus really comes through in this one with a little bit of fruity notes in there. And from this, it's saying that the Mosaic, Azacca, Idaho 7, and Centennial all add tropical fruit flavors. And to me, I would say the citrus in this beer is what really sticks out. Yeah, the citrus, a little bit of fruitiness, and almost no pine at all, which I would think for a hoppy pale ale, you wouldn't really get the citrus or get the pine from it, because from what they're saying, you shouldn't. So let's go ahead and get a drink. Very, very smooth. Yeah, I would say lemon and lime in this one. Really no orange at all to speak of in the smell. See, this is why I like doing live ones, because people can ask what kind of citrus I'm getting instead of, just doing my standard ones where I'm like citrus. Then 3 days later, somebody asked me, was that lemon? Was that lime? Was that orange? Thank you. Yeah, so in the taste, I am getting some citrus. I think it's more lemon in the front of it, but as it goes to the back, I'm getting a malt presence with some pine. Yeah. Lemon up front, citrus going towards the back, some maltiness with pine, and a little bit of bitterness that sticks around a little. It is a pretty smooth beer. It's almost to me like they've used oats in this beer. It's smooth, it's slick. Yeah, it's definitely got a bitterness back there. I would say the 50 IBUs are pretty much right on. Carbonation level is okay. I thought I was actually going to start burping there for a minute, but in the light, I can see a couple bubbles coming up, but not very many. I was going to look on the can to see. I'm not really sure what they mean by baked goods. Like, they're showing, like, cookies and stuff on the can, but I'm not really getting any kind of cookie, chocolate, anything like that. Like, I'm guessing it's a cookie halfway dipped in chocolate. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And then if I rotate this correctly for the camera, there's another cookie. So I'm not too sure on this one what the baked goods are coming from. Nope, no Oreo flavor at all. And they're, even on the website, nothing on here says anything about a cookie or baked goods. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. If any of you guys know, I'd be more than happy to read some text to let me know what this is supposed to be. But yeah, overall, I would probably have to go with a 3.5 out of 5 on this one. I think let's just take the name out of it and go by the dry hops that are in this beer. I think for the profile of what they were going for, it needs more fruitiness and a little bit more citrus to come out. I think the taste is over malted. I think there's too much malt in the back. I think the pine level's good. I still do have some bitterness that lingers in my mouth. But yeah, for what they're saying is in this beer, to me, I think the tropical notes, fruity notes should come out a lot more. Have you guys had this beer yet? Yeah. I was almost thinking by the looks of it, it was almost going to be a New England IPA, like a juice bomb. But to me, I think this is the lowest score that I've given a Clow Shoes beer. Now, I've only had 2 others, so a 3.5 isn't that bad. What I was going to do is look on Untappd. So Untappd is showing there's been 8,000 ratings on this for a 3.7. So I am under it a tiny bit, not very much. But yeah, to me, I would say the fruit notes, the tropical notes, it does need to be up just a little bit to put it in line what they're saying they dry hopped with. But again, I don't understand why they call this baked goods. Plus, obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys can see the description, but it's a hoppy pale ale. So, yeah, 3.5 on this one is pretty good. We do have some lacing on the glass that's sticking around. I would say, if anything, it's carved well. I've been fighting off some of these burps in here. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I would say it's an above average beer. My score profile is 0 to 5, so 3.5 out of 5 is above average. I would drink it again. I probably wouldn't buy it again if it was up to me. But yeah, overall, it's definitely a beer worth trying just to see. Again, I wish I would have had time to look up what that Idaho 7 is, what kind of profile that has, but I did not have time to do it today. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to trying some more Clow Shoes beers. Like I said, the first 2 I had were pretty good beers. And Backwoods, I do have the Atomic Pumpkin now. Jessica, my wife, bought a 6-pack. Yeah, that's what I'm almost thinking too. It's just a design and a name and has nothing to do with what kind of beer it is. So that'll pretty much do it. So yeah, so my wife does want to do the review of Atomic Pumpkin with me, and I don't think she's putting 2 and 2 together. I'm sure she's still watching this, but I don't think she's putting 2 and 2 together, so that should be a very interesting video for her to do. But so tomorrow I will have a hop video out. My Centennial hops were ready to pick, so this past week I did pick them. Sorry, I'm reading this. No, I don't want her to watch your video first. I want her to drink it, then she can watch your video. But yeah, tomorrow's video will be a hop picking video, so I hope you guys enjoy that. And another thing that's coming up this weekend, my NEIPA 2 is in the keg and getting cold. So we will have that, or I will have that out on Saturday. I'm going to do the review tomorrow on it. So hopefully it's nice and carved, ready to go. As most of you know, I do 1 week reviews just to see how they're doing. Next week, we will be full of beer reviews again. As Jessica just said, we found a new peanut butter and jelly beer that's supposed to be real good. So she got a 6-pack of that, and we will do that. So lots more beer reviews, more brewing coming up. I do need to brew some more beer, so I'm sure coming up here soon we will start getting into a lot more beer review or brewing videos. Also, I'm going to start making my meads again. So I will get the honey from the local beekeeper here soon. So if you guys have any requests of something I should try, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think I should try. But thank you guys for joining us. I'll let you guys get back to the football game, and thank you for tuning in to this live review. I want to try and do this once a week. Sometimes it's hard to fit in, but I think for the most part I can fit it in. So we'll start trying to do this once a week and see how that goes. So thank you for watching, and until next time, happy brewing.